What evil lurks behind the facade of a seemingly ordinary man? In the dark world of criminal history, Dennis Rader, known infamously as the BTK Killer, remains a chilling figure, notorious for his calculated and heinous crimes. His horrifying acts shocked the nation and left an enduring mark on the study of criminal psychology. Today, we delve into the macabre story of Dennis Rader, exploring the disturbing reality behind one of the most infamous criminals in modern history. Dennis Rader was born on March 9, 1945 in Pittsburgh, Kansas, and grew up in Wichita. He was the eldest of 4 sons in a family that appeared normal to outsiders. However, Rader later described feeling ignored by his parents, particularly his mother, which he claimed contributed to his later actions. As a child, he exhibited troubling behavior, including cruelty to animals and a fascination with binding, torturing, and killing small animals. Despite these warning signs, Rader was able to maintain an outwardly ordinary life. In adulthood, Rader served in the United States Air Force, a period in which he displayed no signs of his future criminal behavior. After his service, he returned to Wichita, married, and started a family. He worked various jobs, including as a compliance officer for a security system company and a church congregation president. Rader's ability to blend into the community was a key factor in his ability to evade capture for so long. His seemingly normal life provided the perfect cover for his dark, hidden persona. The nickname BTK stands for Bind, Torture, Kill, a method Rader meticulously followed in his crimes. His first known murders occurred in January 1974, when he brutally killed 4 members of the Otero family in their Wichita home. Rader's modus operandi involved meticulous planning and stalking his victims before attacking them in their homes. He derived pleasure from the act of binding his victims, torturing them psychologically and physically, and ultimately killing them. Over the next few decades, Rader continued his killing spree, taking the lives of 10 known victims between 1974 and 1991. His victims were often chosen at random, and he took great care in ensuring that he left no trace behind. The fear he instilled in the Wichita community was palpable, as his ability to evade capture for so long made him a phantom-like figure of terror. Rader's psychological need for recognition and control was a significant aspect of his criminal behavior. He sent taunting letters to the police and local media, detailing his crimes and mocking their inability to catch him. These communications often included poems, drawings, and descriptions of his crimes, further demonstrating his need for attention and validation. His letters provided the police with vital clues, but his ability to stop killing for long periods made it difficult to track him down. The breakthrough in the investigation came in 2004, when Rader began communicating with the media again after years of silence. He sent a floppy disk to a local TV station, which he believed was untraceable. However, forensic experts were able to recover deleted metadata from the disk, which led them to a computer at Rader's church. This crucial piece of evidence, combined with DNA analysis from crime scenes, led to his arrest in February 2005. Rader's trial was a media sensation, drawing intense public and media scrutiny. He pled guilty to 10 counts of first-degree murder, providing chilling details of his crimes during his court testimony. His detailed confessions and the cold, methodical manner in which he described his actions shocked the nation and offered a rare glimpse into the mind of a serial killer. Rader was sentenced to 10 consecutive life terms without the possibility of parole, ensuring that he would spend the rest of his life behind bars. Dennis Rader's case had profound implications for law enforcement and criminal justice. It underscored the importance of advancements in forensic technology and the need for collaboration between different law enforcement agencies. The case also sparked discussions about the psychological profiles of serial killers and the factors contributing to their development. Rader's story became a focal point for studying the characteristics and warning signs of such dangerous individuals. In retrospect, the case of Dennis Rader raises critical questions about how society can better identify and address potential threats. Could more have been done to prevent his reign of terror? Were there missed opportunities to uncover his crimes earlier? These questions continue to provoke discussion and reflection, contributing to a broader understanding of criminal behavior and investigative techniques. The legacy of Rader's crimes also extends to changes in how missing persons cases are handled. The investigation highlighted the need for a more proactive approach in searching for missing individuals and identifying potential links to criminal activities. The psychological impact on the families of Rader's victims cannot be overstated. They endured unimaginable grief and horror as the details of their loved ones' final moments came to light. The pain of such loss is compounded by the brutal nature of the crimes and the lengthy legal process that followed. Many families have sought solace in advocacy, working to support other victims of violent crime and pushing for legal reforms to prevent future tragedies. Moreover, Rader's case has had a lasting influence on popular culture and public consciousness. Numerous books, documentaries, and films have attempted to dissect his personality and crimes, seeking to understand the mind of a man capable of such evil. These portrayals serve as grim reminders of the capacity for human cruelty and the importance of vigilance in our communities. The story of Dennis Rader also highlights the resilience of survivors and their families. Despite the darkness of their experiences, many have found ways to honor the memories of those lost and to work towards a safer, more aware society. Their courage and dedication are testaments to the strength of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable evil. As we reflect on the case of Dennis Rader, several key questions arise. How did a man who seemed so ordinary manage to hide such a dark side? What can we learn from his case to prevent similar tragedies in the future? These questions continue to resonate with criminologists, psychologists, and law enforcement professionals, driving ongoing research and debate. The investigation into Rader's crimes also underscores the importance of community vigilance and the role of the public in aiding law enforcement. It was Rader's renewed contact with the media that ultimately led to his capture, demonstrating that even the smallest piece of information can be crucial in solving a case. The public's cooperation and the willingness of individuals to come forward with information are vital components in the fight against crime. Rader's ability to maintain his facade for so long also highlights the need for better mental health resources and early intervention. Understanding the psychological factors that contribute to such extreme behavior is essential in developing strategies to identify and treat individuals at risk of becoming violent offenders. Mental health professionals play a critical role in this process, providing the necessary support and intervention to prevent potential threats from escalating. In the wake of Rader's capture, the Wichita community had to come to terms with the fact that a monster had been living among them for decades. The process of healing and rebuilding trust was long and difficult, but the community's resilience shone through. Support groups, memorials, and public awareness campaigns emerged, helping to foster a sense of solidarity and determination to prevent future tragedies. What are your thoughts on Dennis Rader and his crimes? Do you believe more could have been done to prevent his killing spree? If you found this video engaging and informative, be sure to like and subscribe for more in-depth investigations into the world of true crime.